Man, get that white lady off my screen. Well, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Sean Two Stacks, my boy B New. But we came here today, talk to y'all, have a conversation about Dragon Ball Super Heroes, the movie. And the movie is pretty dope to me. What you think, B?
Yeah, the movie was interesting. It was a little different from what we normally see from Dragon Ball in general.
True. Um, well, first I gotta ask you, did you think it's like comparing it to Broly, the Broly movie? Do you think it was like the same hype or not?
No, I don't think it was the same height. It was a little different. Like the Brawley movie introduced, us to Brawley. And
Right.
so for a lot of fans who wanted Brawley to be canonical, they got their wish. This was a totally different beast in the sense that how they presented it with the trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
You was like, okay, all right, Gohan, Piccolo look like they're gonna get their shine, and which they actually did get their shine.
Right.
So I would say might be a little better than Brawley to me.
Right. And that leads us to the point why we're here today. The new movie focuses on not the usual Vegeta or Goku, more so Piccolo, Gohan, and Pan. So I wanted to have this conversation with B because I thought it was important because they actually showed Piccolo getting some love that he should have always got, that we felt for the longest. And to be honest, I think he got that, or did he got snubbed a little bit? What you think?
He got the love. It's a little bit of both. It's like love and snub. Like we got like somewhat of a Piccolo story arc that we always wanted, but at the same time, I think it's like a little bit too late in a sense.
Yeah.
But why we didn't get this Piccolo like years ago? That this Piccolo should have been in the Cyborg saga when he fought 17 and he fused with Kami.
You think so?
And Kami yeah. I think that'd have been more interesting. So, or in the Tournament of Power or something. So
yeah,
I think that they're a little bit too late with it, but at the same time, I'm still excited the fact that he got some form of love, something different. So like I said, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I was too, because the fact of the matter is this: like, this man trains every day, like literally every day, along with Tien, and it's like he should have been had a power up a long time ago. And like it just pretty much the story's just been Saiyan based, and everybody else is just fodder.
Yeah, because how they set it up is that they have, the Saiyans are a warrior race. So in biology wise, they're the ones that can raise their fighting power the quickest. But like you said, Piccolo, Tien, they trained every day. But what they started having Piccolo do is do a lot of mental training. Like all he did was use stuff that we would see something from Martian Manhunter or something, like telekinesis and all that. And it was just like, dude, what's going on here? Like this man, like where's the martial arts training? And then let's say he trained for 7 years, right? Like in the Cell Saga, for example, he trained 7 years straight and still was weaker than the Saiyan. He dang near was weaker than Gohan, who didn't train for 7 years. I'm like, get out of here.
Now that's a perfect segue. We're gonna come back to Piccolo real quick, but I just gotta ask: do you feel like I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this movie by now? If you didn't, tough. But do you think Gohan's transformation towards the end of the movie was an ass pull?
No, Gohan always had that in him. So I would say that Gohan actually always had that ability. So imagine if he trained like Goku and Vegeta. Gohan will be the strongest in the universe. My only issue with it is that name. Like, I mean, I guess Gohan Beast or Beast Gohan. I guess that's okay. But yeah, they can do something different. I mean, I don't know what they're trying to say. I'm assuming that's not him being a Saiyan. I think like he's decided to fight more like a human than a Saiyan. That's why I think
like a
that form
hybrid
is.
type thing.
Yeah, because in the manga, just for people who don't know, in the manga, he specifically states that he wanted to fight more like a human. So I think that's
Yeah, I
what that
remember.
form represents.
Yeah. But my thing is this, like the transformation, like the requirements. You would have thought that Goku thought to get killed by Jiren in the tournament power would have sparked that versus Piccolo just getting hit. Like if you really compare it, thinking death versus just that little hit that Piccolo got hit with by Cell Max is like,
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. What they I guess they're trying to symbolize is that Gohan is closer to Piccolo than his own father.
I mean that's obviously clear, but you know what I'm trying to say though, like yo biological daddy versus yo real I was always there daddy like type deal, because like it was some situations in the turn of power Gohan should have been like goes on. But
I would say this.
I know what it is.
I think like I said, what they was also pulling with Gohan is that he was being lazy and that he was heavily reliant on Goku and Vegeta. So he was like, oh, well, they're going to do it, so I might as well not do anything.
Right.
And with Piccolo telling them, like, dude, you can be the strongest if you actually work at it. But Gohan doesn't have the desire to be the strongest fighter compared to Goku and Vegeta. So that's why, Gohan is more reactionary anyway. Like you can't pull out his full power unless something catastrophic happens. Like my boy Piccolo almost getting killed. Android 16 getting killed, where then it releases all that power he has.
I'm about to go dark here for a second. I wonder what it would have happened if something happened to Pan. How great would the call and need of power be for him in his transformation?
Be great, really great. I think he will surpass anything. He will surpass Jiren, Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Ego Vegeta combined. I think that would happen.
Everybody knows he got the most potential, but the thing that I'm always questioned though is, so Gohan and Trunks is like they both half and half, right?
Right.
So what about Goten? Is he half and half, or do it like I want to do it like goes down to more children than they have?
No, he's Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are half human, half Saiyan.
So my question, go ahead.
Yeah, Pan is where it drops down. Pan is more human than Saiyan. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is this. So since Gohan have a lot of potential, is that just a gift, or do they all have that high potential value because they're human and Saiyan?
Well, it appears that only Gohan has that potential. Now you see that Trunks and Goten have a lot of potential, but because they became Super Saiyan at really young ages. But Gohan has more potential than them in the sense when he was young, he, let's say
he rose to the occasion when
he didn't have no martial arts training or anything, but he was able to injure his uncle. Yeah, and Gohan, we also saw Gohan with the Saiyan tail. Goten and Trunks never had a Saiyan tail, to our knowledge.
Or because maybe it's different because when they was conceived, they already got rid of their tails, Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah. When they were conceived, that would make sense.
Okay. But another thing about that, I don't like how they make Goten and Trunks like the comedy relief of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I
We
think
got what
that
we got what we wanted. We wanted to see him older, but as like the jokes though, like
yeah, because again, the unlike the full breed is Saiyans, the half breeds, they don't have that desire to be the strongest. So I think what they're representing is that the characters changed. Like Goten and Trunks definitely
yeah,
changed. Like especially Trunks in the sense that he's different from his future counterpart.
yeah, you got a point. So that's the nutshell about the two power ups, Gohan and Piccolo. But my thing that leads to next, my next thing is using more of the Z fighters in the story versus just the Saiyans, featuring Piccolo sometimes, featuring Krillin a little bit. But it'd be nice to see Yam. I mean, Yamcha clearly became a joke character too, because you seen in Heroes, he like is lover a girl. He fighting protecting his girl, and he's like a lover boy. And Tien Gohan gut checked him before they was preparing for the tournament of power when there was a 2-on-2 tag with him and Piccolo. He's on Goku's team. And
Yeah.
it's like, I would like to see more of the Z fighters flat out, like, because it's like in Z, or no, Dragon Ball, and then in Z, they capable fighters, but I know probably on the intergalactic scale that they've been fighting stuff, they probably don't match up. And they did match up some in the tournament of power, but God, come on, it's more than just Goku and Vegeta.
But you're gonna have you got Gohan Beast, Orange Piccolo, and what yellow Krillin.
No, I'm just saying, like, just like it's something like, you know what I mean? Like they play a role in a story, you know what I mean? Like they
I
could
know,
be
but
teamed up with somebody versus these lesser
Krillin
strong.
doesn't have enough confidence to even be a warrior at this point. Even though they had him like fighting Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and he's like, "Oh, like come on, man!
Yeah,
Like
that
you need quit being a little bitch and man up, and you about to get your ass beat, but you might as well fight." But yeah, I mean, Krillin does need a power up. I don't know. He need the Sasu no Hado or something. That's what he
man.
need to get.
They all
Get
need power ups, man. Like at least be like, okay, since they on this whole nother spectrum, this God tier and stuff, like at least have Yamcha like be like get a boost where he like at least base Super Saiyan level, power level. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
Yamcha's irrelevant though. I
I
can't
know
give you
that.
Yamcha.
That's just from a fans, the fans part of me just speaking right
I know
there.
you're just saying Yamcha. I'm just saying I can't give you Yamcha because Yamcha was the first to no Tien. I mean Chaosu was the first to become obsolete, but then after that Yamcha like was definitely the second.
Yeah, it's
If
so
you want
fun.
to count Chaosu,
I really didn't because Chao Su just like his ball hit ass just basically just jumped on Nappa back, and then that was the end of him.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't count Chaosu, Yamcha was the first to be really obsolete. Then honestly, it's pretty much Krillin Tien. I think Krillin is stronger than Tien or was stronger than Tien.
Because at one point in time, Krillin was the strongest human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's before my boy Oob came into the picture. But yes, he was the strongest human. He's still technically, well, no, he's technically not 17 would be considered the strongest human. I don't know why they keep calling him an android when at this point he's not really. They're not really machines at this point.
Because
So I don't.
he used to be a human that just got enhancements. Basically, it'd have
Yeah,
been
so
different. It'd have been different if he was like created and
16.
then yeah. So
Yeah, if he's 16 was pure machine.
right.
17 and 18 were humans that, like you said, got cybernetic enhancements. But Krillin took the bomb. He wished for the bomb to go away. And the funny part in the tournament power, he forgot he made that wish. I'm like, how you forget that? But
Man.
he made the wish to get rid of the bomb that would have exploded him. So, in that perspective, technically 17, 18 are just human. So I don't know why they just kept like religion, like they have real names. I don't know why they still call them numbers, like dude. And then the creator actually gave their real names. So I was like, why don't
I
you
can't
just call
remember
them?
it. I can't
Is
remember.
I just remember
Love.
Luzel or Lazel or something like that.
Yeah.
The other one, I don't know. They're two L names, but I just remember that one. And I'm
It's
like,
some
just
real
call them
dry
by
ass
name.
names. I remember that though. Like for sure.
Yeah, I was just, why don't you just call them by their name? So I would say 17 is the strongest human if you discount Oob.
Yeah. Ooh, like on some god tier shit. So it's kind of like,
Yeah, he is on a that's like a recon. They was like, oh yeah, Kid Buu had God key. Like, man, where did this come from?
yeah, man.
Also, it messes up the power scaling because it's confusing now. So it's like, oh, he had God key, and Super Saiyan 3 is almost like, well, the Super Saiyan 3 scaled to God key now.
Just to touch on that real quick though, like the power scale shit, I'm completely lost because like almost like they've done away with the Zenkai boost, like especially fighting what's his name with the eye?
What you mean the eye? The villain, is he from
Your boy who shoot like this that did the wish. I can't remember his name. To say my
Granola?
yeah, Granola. That should have been some Zenkai boost, but not bonanza going on because Goku got revived what 2 or 3 times. So it's
Yeah.
like his power should have went up, and I don't feel like it didn't like at all.
Well, no, pretty much with the Zenkai boost that a lot of Dragon Ball fans don't understand is that they get the Zenkai boost, but it's not as much as when they wasn't Saiyans. I mean, I'm sorry, Super
Oh,
Saiyan. So
okay. So
like
basically, when they achieved another transformation, the Zenkai boost decreases.
it decreases. So pretty much how they raise their fighting power is a Zenkai boost. Like Zamazu, for example, was abusing the Zenkai boost where because he was pretty much he was a god. So that's why he was able to be a regular Saiyan or look like a regular Saiyan fighting Super Saiyan 2. And he was always raising his fighting power. So every time he's getting hit, it was going up. That was like a Zenkai boost until he started maxing it out. And then when he fused, he couldn't use it anymore. That's what I'm saying. So it decreases each and every time they get powered up.
Okay.
So like if they get injured, they get a boost, but it's not going to be the same. So it kind of like evolves to raise. That's why, now that they're Super Saiyans, they be raising their power in the middle of a fight. So
Right.
fast. You're like, dude, stop it.
Okay. So to bring it back to the topic at hand. So B, if you could pick off the Z Warriors list that's current now with the current canon, who would you want to be featured in like in a main arc?
You know what I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying, like, if you could, I mean, the ones who haven't been in one. That's what I mean per se.
If you're talking about like a main character besides Piccolo, like I guess the other one would be like Krillin. Like seeing Krillin get a power boost or something to make him somewhat relevant. That would be interesting. I don't know, like if he needs to be the main character of it, but at least the focus.
Yeah, I would say 10 because I feel like he honestly deserves it because, like I said in the beginning, he trains just as much as Piccolo, and from the shit he did when he's just holding back Cell, he was basically killing himself. But I'd definitely like to see him at least like whoop some shit.
But I have to say something real quick though. Dragon Ball, y'all got to come up with better names. You got Gohan Beast, Orange Piccolo,
That's
Black
an
Frieza, or Golden Frieza. Y'all naming is like, I think y'all just don't got no names for these forms, so y'all just
I don't need. I don't
decided.
think you do either.
So like, let's call them Orange Piccolo. Like what? Y'all gotta get better with these names, or
I could have said they called him Namekian something, but
no, that could
the
have been
late,
Super Namek 1, Super Namek 2. That's what it could have been.
versus the laziest shit ever, calling him Orange Piccolo. Like,
or Dragon Piccolo, I guess you could say it, because Piccolo is part of the Dragon.
Or
Dance.
or Shenron form Piccolo or some shit. I don't know. That's a reach, but
yeah, but I mean, hey, that sounds better than Orange Piccolo, like
right. But all in all, though, I gotta say this though before we get up out of here, man. Like, that's just us talking and thinking like what we think, but we know for a fact we don't have super high expectations of Dragon Ball Z because, and the fact of the matter is this: they tried with Gohan taking over for Goku's spot. People got pissed. They brought Goku back, and the creator just hates Vegeta, so he's not gonna get a W. So
I say Vegeta did get a W in the movie where he beat Goku when they didn't have to use their super form. So I'll say that was a W for Vegeta, but it's not the W that I think fans want, where they want Vegeta to save planet Earth. Like it's like a big bad villain come to Earth and then Vegeta be like saves the day. Yeah. I think that's what people want.
Like, I feel like if this is Marvel versus Capcom, Vegeta is an assist, like for real. Cause like when he fought Moro, what did he do? He came in time. He got the energy from everybody. He got it from Ood and gave it to Goku, and Goku did the Susanoo and shit. So and then like when in this one, when he did the Ultra Ego, it was just like, all right, I'm gonna help out some, but I'm gonna fuck myself up.
Ultra Fluco.
Man, that's ultra ignorant ass technique. Like, you harm yourself no, man.
No, his Ultra Ego, just to let people know what it really basically, to sum it up, it's just nothing but Sebastian Shaw. So he absorbs the energy and redirect it back at you.
Oh, okay.
So think of Sebastian Shaw from the X-Men or the Hellfire Club, where if you hit it, the more he gets hit, the stronger he gets, and then he can, hit you back with it, the power. Or Black Panther's vibranium suit, where it absorbs it and then it redirects it back. That's pretty much what Vegeta's Ultra Ego does, except obviously that stuff has limitations to the point where dang, it has limitations to the point where if he gets hit too much, he's just going to pass out.
Okay. So in closing, to get across what he's talking about, basically get more of the crew into the fight. And and pretty much they got the talent, they got the people, they just ain't got the power level. So that's our time, man. This me Shine 2 Stacks and your boy B New. We out.
Also, just let us know in the comment section what y'all think. Like, what's y'all opinions on what we said? Do y'all agree, disagree? Just let us know. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.